Nick, let's stick with the DFS side here. Who's a value play you are going to chase?
One guy I like is Norman Powell at 5,600. Not an extreme value, but he's got 32 and 41 DraftKings points over his last two games. He's someone that, as long as the game is close, given what he provides Portland, both as a floor spacer and then on the defensive end, he's going to see big minutes pretty much every single night. I like that Portland got back on track in Game 4, after falling behind 2-1 in that series. I'm still looking at Cameron Payne at 5,400. His DraftKings point total has decreased over each of the last three games, but he's still playing a really key role off the bench for Phoenix. There is some concern that as Chris Paul continues to get healthier, maybe we do see Cam Payne's minutes diminish a little bit. But man, he's been fantastic. Every time he's been on the court, he's been super confident, both as a shooter and a playmaker. I think he's been significantly better than virtually every Lakers role player in this series. And speaking of those guys, Dennis Schroeder, 5,800. Again, not a guy that you're going to plug in at a bottom dollar salary, but 5,800 for a guy who could very well be the bona fide number 2 option in this game tonight with Anthony Davis likely to sit out. He's coming off of a rough Game 4. He's been very up and down these last few weeks, but I think the potential ceiling tonight for Schroeder, given that he's probably going to be funneled more shots, is there.
Stan, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm going to go all the way down. I'm going to go Bruce Brown at 3.5K and Marc Gasol at 3.6K. Brown played 24 minutes last game. Once Jeff Green got out of the rotation due to injury, his versatility has been huge because he can pretty much guard every position. He's a low usage player, mainly, derives his value from grabbing rebounds. But the way that the Celtics have been defending the Nets, he's been the guy cutting into the middle of the paint, getting those easy chippies. So, he's been scoring some points there. He was the only Nets player off the bench to play over 60 minutes last game. And, in the two games that he's played over 20 minutes in the series, he's produced 26.25 and 19.5 BK fantasy points. So, I can expect a similar production in this one as long as he gets the minutes. As for Gasol, Anthony Davis is questionable in this game. I think that'll give some minutes boost to Gasol. Even if he does play, he should probably get somewhere in the low 20 minutes. Last game he scored 35.5 BK's fantasy points. He's actually very important because he can space the floor, shoot from downtown. And he had 3 blocks last game, so he defended the paint well. I think he's played a little bit better than Andre Drummond, to be honest. And, his ability to pass kind of opens up the offense. So, he's going to be important especially if Anthony Davis can't go today.